Should I say good morning, Disney, or should I say happy Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in on one of my favorite days of the year, Thanksgiving Day 2020. We should all get a t-shirt celebrating that we made it to here. I feel like Thanksgiving is the end of the year for me. If you watch what I put out yesterday, I talked about this quickly. For me, Thanksgiving is a day of relaxing, family, eating way too much. That's why I look the way I look, right? Problem is I do that 364 other days too. But anyway, and then it really becomes, for me, just for me, thinking about what I can do next year. Annual goals, 12-month goals, 3-month goals, 1-month goals, things I can do to make my life better, to make my family's life better, to get more money. Sometimes to get in better health. I need to do more of that. But it's really an exciting time for me. Like today is my favorite day. That's not Thanksgiving +1 and Christmas. Christmas is my favorite day. Christmas Eve is my second favorite day. Thanksgiving is my third favorite day. And the day after Thanksgiving is my fourth. I just made that up right now. But I love today and tomorrow so much. I'm usually all in on football. I'm a football nut. I've been a football nut my whole life. I'm a former high school football coach. Not everybody knows that. I don't talk about that too much. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'll let you tell me. This year, both my Chargers and my Cowboys are having rough years, and I haven't watched college football at all. So there's not as much to do. I'll watch the Cowboys today, and it'll be fun. But tomorrow is usually a day that I sit down in front of the TV. It used to be with my notepad, and as I've gotten older and the world's changed, it's become with my laptop. And I plan out things I'm going to do. And I've been so excited for 2021, and I think we all are, right? There's some magical thing that's going to happen in a month and a half that we can all go, get the heck out of here, 2020. But as I was thinking through yesterday's video, really kind of pushed me to, what is today for me, what is tomorrow for me, and then the next 6 weeks. I don't have anything to complain about, man. Like, it's been a crazy year, but so far, I mean, God willing, right? Who knows what's going to happen the next couple of weeks, but it's been a great year. And you guys are a huge part of that. Waking up every morning or 5 days a week or 6 days a week. We do this show 6 days a week. If you're new here, welcome in. Good Morning Disney's Monday through Saturday, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15s, other places, depending where you live. And we do miss on occasion on a on a fairly regular basis on a Friday. We teach classes. So for our homeschooling co-op. So we're not always available on Fridays now. Although I think we only have one more this year, and then we got it all the way till January. And then, work and life gets in the way out on occasion, but this is really me and my wife. She's not here. I'll explain that in a minute. This is one of my favorite things, and whether it's 17 people in here, 50 people in here, or if it's just somebody watching on the replay later on, I feel honored. It sounds weird that Bloomin' Cheesin', BDF, Sandy Norris, that Katrina, that my mom, that anybody, that Candy Mom, that Alex, brand new member to the channel. Thank you, Alex. To Casey Bryant. Good morning, Casey Bryant. Welcome in. Resort Budgeting, my stock buddy. We haven't talked about that much lately. We need to do more. Hunter in the house. What's going on, Hunter? Dean, my new friend Dean. Well, my new this year, right? Surf Bum. I guess we met last year. Surf Bum in the house. Disney Dan. There you go. It's not even Thanksgiving in England. They don't really, they just have, it's just Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon. Jay Skywalker, who still has a better last name than me, that any of you, Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels, that any of you would spend even 2 minutes listening to me blab about Mickey freaking Mouse or, the COVID restrictions or, my Nightmare Before Christmas tree or all my silly things that you guys let me yak about. Thank you. It's amazing. I've loved this year. I'm sad that there's been so much heartache this year, so much economic, so much health, so much psychological stupidity and horror this year. But And I don't feel guilty, but there's a tinge of it, there's a tinge of, am I supposed to be sadder than I am? And you guys won't let me. I love you guys. So thank you so much. If you're new to this show's about Disney news and stuff. I talk about Disney news and stuff with my wife and E2. Who's E2? I had 2 granddaughters born this year, which is another reason why you can't make me get upset about this year. It's been a beautiful year for me and my family. And, well, E1, so they were born within like a day, right? And one of them's named Everly and one of them was named Emberlyn. Now, to me, that's the same noise as Everzma. It's pretty close. So I went and they for the first, every baby looks the same. Sorry, I'm going to lose every mom. We got 19. Watch it go down to 12. Every baby in the first 12 days, they look the same. They look the same. I'm sorry. And so I didn't know which one was which for the first couple hours. And the parents of the 2 kids, my daughters are mad at me and my wife's mad at me. And I don't know which one's which. So I went with E1 and E2. And I would go by which mom was holding them. Well, they would switch on me all the time. So they're trying to confuse me. So the first 6 days or so, I had no idea who was who. And so I went with E1 and E2. And now E2, we watch on a fairly regular basis in the morning at least. And she's on the show a lot. So if you're new to the show, it's usually me, my wife. She's way prettier than me. I mean, I'm pretty, but. And then E2 is usually on. But today, E2 is with her own family, although they're coming over later. And Paula is actually downstairs. Paula was amazing. My downstairs looks like freaking Christmas. It looks like a little bit the best parts of the scene in Elf, where they go into the, well, maybe not. My wife might. It's beautiful down there. She spent a lot of time last night decorating down there. I couldn't even go downstairs because her and my oldest daughter were drill sergeants doing their thing. And it really is beautiful down there. The lights are on. I love it. It's all Christmassy. They took down Thanksgiving and they put up Christmas. I'm like, well, Thanksgiving's today. But anyway, so she stayed up late. So she's tired. She's awake. She's having some coffee. And I don't think she's going to pop in. She may or may not, but I doubt it. But normally it's us. I'm going to say hi to anybody I missed in chat. Hopefully I got everybody. But Sherry, I think I said hello to you. Welcome in. Alex, I did say I do that too. I begin the prep time for next year. My tree's up in protest of 2020. So 1, 2, we have 5 trees up currently. Was it last year or the year before when I learned of Pepper Tree Villa? If you don't know them, I really like them. They're San Francisco. They're from San Francisco. They're a great YouTube channel, Pepper Tree Villa. I love them. I love them so much. They have a lot of things that are very much the same things they like. I like, Disneyland, specifically Disneyland, vintage Disneyland stories and stuff. And Christmas. We have a lot in common that way. And they're the only people that I know for a fact that are actually, normal people who just have a house, not like a business, have more Christmas trees up than us. And I really thought last year that we might beat them, but we didn't. They've got like 27 or something like that. And I think we're going to end up with like 10 or 12. But I love our Christmas trees. There's only one in this room right now. But anyway, Pepper Tree Villa, you need to check them out. What brought that up? Oh, yeah. But for me, my trees in protest, we had one tree up the whole year. And it's kind of we'll call it an Animal Kingdom tree. It's very Animal Kingdom-y. We call it our wild animal park tree. But it's right in the front, actually. If you walk into our if you walk in our door, the first left you make, and then you look back, it's where my wife's got her little office area, and it's the window out front, and that's where the tree is, and it's always up, and it's awesome. Surf Bomb, everybody saying hi. What's going on? I'm way behind in chat, guys. I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I just got on a little riff there, as they say. Sandy, I think I said hello to you. Blue Nose in the house. Hey, Blue Nose, what's going on? Hope you're having a great morning of holiday. Ugh, Elf. Yeah, Disney Dan. First of all, we love Disney Dan, okay? But he's wrong in so many ways. Like I saw Pepper Tree Villa is right in so many ways. Disney Dan is wrong in so many ways. We like him anyway. We do. But we're not sure. I'm going to give you these reasons. And we're like, why do we like him again? He hates health. He hates Elf. Not health. Let's try that again. He hates Elf. Should I even go on? No, I don't have to. But we're going to fix him. Tomorrow night, I'm on his. Tomorrow night? No, what day is it? Disney Fiasco. It's Saturday. What day is it? It's Thursday. So Saturday night, 2 nights from now, I'll be on Disney Fiasco ruining the show. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it's his show, so I don't want to tell if it's like a secret. But the topic that he has, my goal when I'm on Disney Fiasco is 2 things. 1, make you guys smile. 2, I want to have a good time, and I always do. 3, I want to screw it up. So whatever the topic is, I'm going to take it to something else. So I guarantee we'll talk about, I don't know, some British general who lost in America or something. Pearl Manhattan in the house. What's going on, Pearl? Again, we're going to get to the Disney news and stuff in a minute. We'll have 5 up. Nice. I'm having Chinese food tonight, says Disney Dan. Yeah, here we go, says Dan. I mean, we love you, but I can't lie to my people. You got to tell them the truth. All right, so you guys want to talk about some Disney news? I got to be honest with you. I want to talk Disney news, but I want to hear from you. What are you guys doing this holiday? You know, I was just downstairs. I was watching, I don't know, CNN or Fox or whatever was on the TV, and they were talking about some of these local politicians who have flown, like, I guess is it the mayor of Denver? Yes, it is. The mayor of Denver's wife and kid lives in Mississippi. I don't know. Maybe we should vote for people who live in our town. I'm just saying, but whatever. I don't live in Denver. But apparently the mayor, I just learned this today. The mayor in Denver tweeted out, hey, please don't travel. Stay safe. Pass the turkey, not the COVID. Please don't travel. Something like that on his Twitter. And then he got on a plane and they flew to Mississippi. And apparently there's like a long list of this. I don't know. Disney Dan, do we have these idiots in England? Do you have politicians who actually tell the truth, or are they just lying liars like here in America? And I want to hear what you guys are doing. And I almost feel like Katrina has 56 signatures. Is it for the get them to the 27 trees, Pepper Tree Villa? Is that what we're talking about? Bloomin' Cheesa is moving to England with Disney Dan because you're only allowed to live in England if you don't like. Alex doesn't like it. Oh, you people. I love Elf. I'll be watching Elf tonight in protest of all of you saying mean things about Elf. Anyway, I feel like people are almost afraid to tell everybody what's going on. I did choose to skip a Tuesday meal with family. We did skip it. Now we were busy anyway. But I got to be honest, my lead was I don't want to go. They're bringing other people over. So today, my daughter, her husband, and my grandkid, politicians, right? Can't stand them. And then my other daughter, hold on, what did I just say? Daughter, husband, kiddo, grandkid, daughter, husband, kiddos, grandkids. They're coming to my house. And they've all been in our life a lot. And, you know, can't control who they touch, but it is what it is. And if I'm breaking a rule, 2 things I'll say. 1, if I'm breaking a rule, they're moving in for the day. Screw you. But 2, they've already been in our lives, you know. And I do know that every time, let's be real, every time you touch somebody, there's a connection, there's a risk, but that's called life. And you know, what if this was your last Thanksgiving? Would you want to be with the people you want? And I don't even get to see my mom, who's in the chat. We are going to be setting up though, and I'm excited about this. My buddy, I don't know if he's here right now, Kadani Sean, is doing this too. Die Hard is a great Christmas movie. See, that's why I love you. You're so wrong, but yet you're so right too. It feels like a bromance song that I'm not going to sing. Anyway, we're going to set up a Zoom call, and my mom and a bunch of relatives are going to be in a Zoom call. We'll have it up for an hour. Hey, Sarah J, how are you? It's still Dad. I know him. Sarah J. See, Sarah J likes good movies, Dan. I understood the reference, Sarah. Thank you. Sarah J sounds like a song that should be sung in Greece, like Sarah J. Yeah, Sarah J. Anyway, so we're going to be having the Zoom call on, and we're going to have a good time. We've got, oh my gosh, we got all the food down there already. I think somebody made fun of people who have like their special food that they bring. I was watching some show yesterday while I was doing whatever I was doing, and they made fun of people who have like their special dish that they bring to Thanksgiving. I'm excited about that. One of my daughters makes a great green bean casserole, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited about that. Are you guys sick of this? You guys want to hear about Disney news and stuff, or are you having fun talking about Thanksgiving? Because I do want to hear from you guys. And I do, Sarah J for the win. That's my favorite thing that anybody said today. I was going to do, does anyone know the Adam Sandler turkey song? Turkey for me, turkey for you. I was hoping yesterday to have extra time, and I was going to try to write a turkey song about the Disney community, but I knew I would run out of time. I should have done it like in September. I like good movies. Jaws 4 classic. Said nobody ever. Damn. I'll watch Prep and Landing 1 and 2. You know what? Who said that? Resort Budgeting? No. Boom and Cheese. I watched Prep and Landing for the first time ever like 4 nights ago. It was pretty fun. I only watched it. Hey, Party World Adventures. Good morning to you. Glad to see you here. I didn't know who Prep and Landing was. I mean, I'd seen them, but the first time I really saw them and heard them and interact was on the Tower of Terror a couple Christmases ago. And I'm like, they're cute. I don't know what's going on. I always bring Swiss cheese dip. Oh man. So I love cheese. So YouTube Shorts is a thing that I fully don't understand. Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca. You love Adam Sandler? I love Adam Sandler so much. So funny. Anyway, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Yesterday I did a short just because I want to learn it. I want to learn YouTube stuff, but I want to be able to teach YouTube stuff. So I have to try it, right? You got to dip your toe in the pool, right? And it looked kind of dumb. And I don't like TikTok, and I don't like those. I'm not going to show you my tummy and dance like I'm 19. I don't get that. I don't get it. I mean, you be you. I don't care if you like it. UB40, good song. Band. You be you is just me telling you what to do. I don't care about TikTok. I don't like the entertainment that I've seen on my Instagram that comes from TikTok. I don't want to be in there, but YouTube is really pushing short, so I thought I would try it. And anyway, it was about cheese yesterday. I like cheese. I'm pretty excited about cheese. All right. I think that's enough of that. What do you think? Disney news and stuff? We need like an intro song. Disney news. I have Jeff on the 70-inch widescreen in my living room. That's a huge head. You know what? I should get a tax. You should have to send me $1 for putting me on the widescreen because that's a good looking face right there, Pete. Pete, I saw your picture on your porch, by the way. Don't make me cry. Good for you, buddy. Love you. So excited. By the way, good timing. I was going to talk about this later, but Pete McDevitt, my man, one of my favorite people on the planet. One of the people I was thinking about when I was talking about, if you watched my video yesterday, Thanksgiving, some of the friends, it's pretty neat actually. So Pete McDevitt's preview. So if you watched the show last night on Pete's show, I'm bouncing around, I know. I watched it after the fact. I didn't watch it live. I was going to be on the show, but I didn't get to watch it live. But I watched it after we actually had a phone call. And he was saying it really came out good. But he was pretty proud of the preview show. And so I watched that twice, actually. And it was fun. And I saw him interviewing Dan, and I'm in the background. I loved the preview part of it, Pete, even more than I liked the nominations because it was memories, right? I mean, I'm sorry, but I liked it because I was in the background a bunch. I liked it because it was the first day I met you and Disney Dan and so many people. So that's what I liked about it. And I don't know if that makes you happy or unhappy, but that's what I liked about it best. Of course, the nominations were great. But if you got me on a 70-inch widescreen, why don't you? Have you guys seen Kanye's TV? I want to be on Kanye's TV. I want a picture of me in the foreground of looking at me on the Kanye big screen because I love me some me. TikTok is like Elf. What? Well, you fit on the widescreen. Sorry, I do love you. I mean, shut up. All right. Back to me. Yeah, if you're new here and you like people with a small self-esteem, there's other channels. Adventures by D and Alex, welcome in. I got your email, by the way. Thank you very much. You know what? That's another thing, guys. I'm in too much of a I want to say thank you mood. I'm going to try to get to some Disney news and stuff. I got so many. Was catching up on emails yesterday, to be fair, but I think most of them came yesterday. I got so many emails that had some form of thanking me that it was stupid. Like I want to say thank you to you. So anyway, whatever. I'm gonna get I don't want to get emotional, guy, but I love you guys. All right, can we talk about the Disney news and stuff? Because I just want to. All right, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and a bunch of people signing up for the newsletter, but I mean like 8, I don't know, not a whole bunch, but if you want to sign up for the newsletter, I sent out like only the second. Sam String has 110. I know. I've actually been on their website to see how much it costs, and then it's like my house. Anyway, I bought a house for less. Okay, that's a whole nother thing. Let's just talk about some other things. So Pete McDevitt's channel today. There's only 2 games now. There's going to be 3 games starting in like an hour or something. I think the first game's at 11, which might be whatever. Pete McDevitt, 2 football games. I'll probably be on the early one. Detroit and somebody, and then the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are actually going to screw it up. The Cowboys are going to beat the Redskins. We're going to go from having a top 5 pick. You know what? I still think we're going to win the NFC East, and I don't want to anymore. Stupid. But anyway. Because they're going to get blasted in the first round by, Sisters of the Poor JV team. But anyway, but it'll be fun. So check out Pete McDevitt's show. She's 6 or 7 hours of football and a bunch of lunatics like me on the show. That'll be a good time. The evening show the evening game got canceled. That's kind of a bummer. Yesterday we talked about all the Disney Plus stuff coming in December. This is pretty fun getting to actual Disney news now from blogmickey.com. Again, I just try to give credit where credit's due. Blogmickey.com. Normally I say it's everywhere. I don't think I've seen this anywhere else, but we all knew it was coming. Moana room refurbishment begins at the Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. So I'm a TBC member. Our home is the Poly. I want to try a bunch of things, right? I want to try them all, but we will go to the Poly. Goals, like I don't have enough DVC points. I have very few DVC points. Redskins. But will probably, when my life is where I want it to be with Disney points. More sunshine, please. What's going on, Jim? How are you, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving to you. I want to go to the Poly once a year and then to a couple other ones. But anyway, my point in telling you all this is we're going to go to the Moana room. I guarantee it. Moana room refurbishment begins at the Poly. Good afternoon from Disney's Polynesian, again from blog Mickey, not me, Village Resort, and what looks to be the first steps of the promised Moana-inspired overhaul to the rooms. As you can see in the photos below, which I'll show you in a second, work has begun on the Tuvalu, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Fiji and Aotearoa. I don't know. Sounds like the guy on the disco show. Danny Terrio? No, I don't think it's that. Buildings at the resort with no guests staying in any rooms beyond the DVC wing. Yes, please. Work can take place at whatever pace Disney and manpower allows. Here's a look at some of the work, including a peek inside some of the gutted rooms. Does that make you happy or sad? It makes me happy. I like progress. I like construction. I like people building things. You know what that looks like? That looks like jobs, and that looks like tourism to me. I'm in. I know. Sorry. Not really. Sorry, not sorry. I like growth. Ooh, how come it's moving around? La, 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 la. Who's already watched Disney's Christmas Vacation? I have. Da, da, da. Dan, do you like Christmas Vacation? Because I'm going to come over to England and teach you a thing if you don't like Disney's Christmas Vacation. Disney's Christmas Vacation. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. I'm not going to keep showing you construction pictures, but I'm excited about that. Everybody saying hi to Jim. Disney Dan says football, the one with the feet. Yeah. By the way, did you see that Diego Maradona left us yesterday? I bet you know who that is, Disney Dan. Being from England, you have to like soccer, which means you like Argentinian people. Not really. How far will Disney go with these refurbs? Keep them classic. Sorry for the rant. You're welcome. You're welcome. So Disney Dan, old fogey. I'm the old guy here, but he actually wants, please don't change anything, said Walt and Dan. Come on. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You go on It's a Small World all day long, and I'll do the fun new things. Oh, Rise of Resistance is so new and awesome. I hate it when they do new and awesome things. Says only Disney people. Okay. My rant over. Yeah, I love Christmas Vacation too. I love Chevy Chase. I mean, since we're talking about refurbishments, hey, Ray J, what's going on, my man? Are you serious, Clark? Watch the scene at the end where the cops come in and watch the wife. When all the cops bust in, watch the wife. Tell me what the wife is doing to Chevy. From WDW News Today, photos. Refurbishment begins on Rivers of America and Magic Kingdom. This is actually from a couple days ago, to be fair. See the castle in the background. I don't know. See, that doesn't make me sad. That makes me happy. I like new. Make it new and better. I want new and clean water. We saw some construction vehicles and workers at the Liberty Square riverboat track near Tom Sawyer Island Harper Mill. Boy, that was a lot of words there. Whatever. They're refurbing that. I want to tell you about that. Yeah. Diego Maradona was a true legend. I did watch a couple of videos yesterday. There's one I watched in pregame, and they just got the video on him because it's Diego Maradona. And he's just juggling the ball, having fun. Amazing. Taylor made magic in the house. What's going on, my friend? That 86 goal. Yeah, Diego. Well, and the hand of God goal. Is that the one we're talking about? Even so, I don't even like soccer. You know why I don't like soccer? Because they fall down and every time. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Vortex. Welcome in. Yeah, Blue Nose. I figured you did. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Most people don't even notice it. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do. What else? You guys want to see this? Yeah, why not? Why not? The Jingle Bell Sipper. This is pretty cool. This is from a couple days ago, too. Again, from WDW News. You see the sipper? Ooh. It's pretty cool. New Mickey Mouse Jingle Bell Sipper arrives at DCA, Disney's California Adventure. So if you're one of my California friends, sorry you still live there. Why haven't you moved? But if you're there anyway, pick me up one of these. The Mickey Mouse Jingle Bell Sipper was originally found at Walt Disney World and is now available at Buena Vista Street in DCA. Disney, I just hit my thumb. Disney California Adventure. This green Jingle Bell Sipper can be found at one of the snack carts in DCA. It comes with a festive striped strap. I don't know. So I want the sipper, but you know what I want more than the sipper? The little promo thing. but you have to steal it. And I don't condone stealing, but I will give you my address if you get one. The sipper is $22.25 with any bottled beverage. There's a limit of 2 per guest. I only need 3, so you just have to go in line. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool, right? Come on, why won't it? There's a better look at it. Oh, I like that one. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I like, because it's Christmassy, right? She shakes someone's hands and puts it back. Is that what she does? Okay. Dan, you have to watch it. It's the best Christmas movie. I don't know. We should talk about the best Christmas movies. Ready, set, go. Elf. It's a Wonderful Life. If you watch that all the way through and you don't cry, you don't get to vote. I like that, actually. Elf, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny, you know that one. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, that old one. I like that one. Die Hard. I don't want to agree with Dan, so I almost didn't say Die Hard. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. Good stuff. I want the sipper. Anybody else want the sipper? 32 of you in the house, by the way. Thank you for being here, guys. Spending a little bit of your Thanksgiving with me. It's an honor. Smash the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. I love old people, but I also love new people. So if you're new people, thanks for being here. Mostly my favorite thing about new people is it's one of my favorite pins. I don't know. Everything Jeff said is the best. Thank you, Candy Mom. Everything Candy Mom said is the best. It's funny. I'm going through my emails that I send myself, and I've got Disney things and then vaccine stocks, Disney things and the Dow 30. It's very, I don't know. Sorry. There's a lot of stocks to be buying right now. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. Could Disneyland end up with rival Star Wars cantinas? Hey, there he is, Kadani Sean. We were just talking about you, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, I love that show. I love that show. Except for Die Hard. Candy Bob, you like Die Hard? What? From the OC Register. I used to read that back in the day. Orange County Register. Back when newspapers were a thing. Could Disneyland end up with rival Star Wars cantinas? This could be a whole show. How much time we got? Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Oga's Cantina, which I haven't even been in yet. Oga's Cantina was the victor in a one-sided rivalry with Sleestack's Cantina that ended. No, not Sleestack's. Sizzle, whatever. Some other cantina that ended before Galaxy's Edge debuted at the Anaheim theme park, according to a new virtual reality game from Lucasfilm's Something and Walt Disney Imagineering. Oga's Cantina was one of the hardest places to get into before Disneyland's coronavirus closure, but the hive of scum and villainy wasn't the only watering hole envisioned for Black Spire Outpost. According to the ever-expanding backstory created for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I do love how they talked about how they're going to do this, and then I didn't see much, but they talked about how they're going to grow the story. And I think they're starting to do that. I mean, I think they probably shut it down a little. I know I don't. I wonder if they shut it down a little bit, the growth of the story, because of the Rona. Whatever. Oga's Cantina was the victor in one. I already read that. The new Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, a virtual reality experience, introduces new locations and characters in Black Spire Outpost on the Star Wars planet of Batuu. I've been there. The setting for the 14-acre land at Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios. See, I think it should be different. I was hoping that it would be 2 different lands. That, like, there would be like Batuu and not some other one, and then it would go back and forth, and then it could have a whole story, and then the cantina would be different. I don't want it to be Oga's Cantina in both. I want it to be Oga's Cantina and Moo-Moo's maybe not Moo-Moo. This is why we need George Lucas and not me. Moo-Moo's Cantina? Who thinks of these things? Disneyland remains closed until we know that. Director Jose Perez III discussed the new VR game and its cross tie-ins with the 2 Disney theme parks during a virtual online interview. Stack's Cantina is at the center. It's probably not how you pronounce it. It's at the center of the elaborate story unfolding in the new VR game set in the twin Star Wars Galaxy's Edge theme park lands. His ship is also his cantina. I had friends that were like that. And he has actually flown and landed it literally on top of Oga's. I love that. Perez said, I might have to get this game. I don't know. I'm not even a gamer. While he's there, there's definitely a rivalry that's going on, you think? The rivalry ended, at least for the time being, when Stack fled. That's exactly how you pronounce it. Black Spire Outpost before Galaxy's Edge opened at Disneyland in May of 2019. We don't know. Nope, I'm sorry. We don't say how long he actually landed there. We do know that when you go to the park, something has happened and Stack has left. Could Stack Cantina return to Galaxy's Edge and resume the rivalry with Oga's Cantina? I vote yes. Will you see Stack in the parks? I don't know yet. I would love for that to happen. How rad would that be? The fine line. So that's either he knows and he's not allowed to say, or more likely he just thinks it's a fun idea. The fine line between reality and fantasy has always been tricky to gauge when it comes to Disneyland. Disney theme parks deploy a theatrical storytelling. We know all this, blah, blah, blah. But it is clear. What is clear is that Walt Disney Imagineering has purposely sought to blur that line with the twin Galaxy's Edge themed lands in Anaheim and Florida. Imagineering's goal is to integrate the Star Wars theme park lands into movies and books and comics and just basically get into my wallet. The hope is, and they please do, the hope is to have the theme park lands influence future Star Wars stories, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty cool, right? I'm excited about that. Alex says we disagree on movies too. What? Alex, I had such high hopes. A White Christmas. I mean, I like the song. That song was written right down the road from where I used to live in Banning, California, the armpit of the Inland Empire. And the Inland Empire is the armpit of California. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Sean. Elf is not on my list because your elf is on my list. I just don't like silly stuff. It's too much Three Stooges for me. Pearl, you don't like silly stuff and you're here? Please stay. I'm sorry. I won't sing Elf on My List by Hall and Jeff anymore. Hall & Oates, awesome, by the way. A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. I love A Christmas Carol. I like the one with Jim Carrey, and I like the one with Kermit the Frog, and I like the originals. Looking at you, Dan. See, new things are fun. Sarah J says, Tuesday I had a drink that made my lips numb at Oga's. I've heard about that one. I haven't been in Oga's yet. I've only been there once. I was there for opening day, and then we had 3 trips planned. And the first one was canceled. The next one is coming up, but I'm not going to, I can't imagine I'm going to Hollywood Studios. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. Brianna in the house. What's going on, Brianna? And then we've got one for, what's the spring Epcot event? Flower and Garden. We're going to Flower and Garden. But all this is hopeful. Speaking of Elf, Francisco, and it's fun to say. What's going on? I got hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, I'll start making sense now. I have coffee. Pearl, that's the hardest part of this show for me. It's a little encouraging when you guys tell me, like some people will say, slow down, talk slower, or people have said, where do you get all this energy? I barely know what day it is before about 11 o'clock in the morning. So if I don't have coffee, I'm not so good on the show. And I did have some coffee today, but I often wonder at the end of the show, Pearl, did I make any sense at all? Because it's a morning show. Francisco in the house. By the way, if you're a member, you're in green, use those emojis. Thank you. I was hoping to get to 40. I'm at 38, and we've added 2, but we lost a couple. And so I'm still at 38. I was going to do 40. I was going to do some Christmas emojis, but that was my today and or tomorrow thing. I still might do some Christmas emojis, but that means I might have to take some away. But I can take some down. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm hoping to do some more emojis today or tomorrow for the members. If you're a member, you're blessing me. Thank you. I'm not going to lie. I love it when people are members. It makes me feel good. So I don't even feel bad mentioning it. Thank you to all the members. Love you back, Pearl. Hugs. You're so much like my first husband. You even look like him. So, but why? But your first husband, is he? Why? I mean, could I would wrap. Thank you. Thank you. Polar Expresses are great with you. Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca. Frozen Mama 77 Rebecca is such a long name. I'm going to say it again. Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca. 777. Some good numbers right there. Polar Express with Tom Hanks playing 5 different characters. That really is good. That's one of my wife's favorites. And I remember thinking, this looks dumb, but it's great. I remember like when they, I don't know, previews or whatever. It is great. Have to pop Kadani Sean. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great holiday, my friend. Yamit comes on at 7:30 a.m. here. Way too early for Tigger energy, right? 1. Oh, I like it. Alex has got a list. 1. Miracle on 34th Street. Alex, I've never seen that. 2. White Christmas. I've never seen that. 3. Pocket Full of Miracles. Alex, I've never heard of that. 4. Polar Express. Yes. 5. The Bishop's Wife. I've only heard of that because I'm aware of it being on lists. I've never seen it. Alex, Elf, not in necessarily, or Elf, Christmas Vacation. Is it 'Twas the Night Before Christmas? The one with the little mice in the clock. Rudolph, you gotta have Rudolph. Pearl, I was just being funny, but I love you back. And I love him because, I mean, you said, anyway. Yeah, I'll end there. I mean, you got to put in Die Hard in there. Jenny McCarthy's got some Christmas movie. I've never seen it, but I love Jenny McCarthy, so I'll put that in there just because Jenny McCarthy. I love her. Yeah, that's enough. I don't know. 7 more minutes until 10. I don't know if do you want more Disney news? I feel like we're just having fun being, I'm having fun being silly. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. What do you guys think about the Oga's Cantina thing? I love this idea. I want it to be 2 different ones. I don't want the same, I want it to be a different land. I don't want to pretend like it's the same land in 2 places. That's what I say. Oh, did you hear about the guest attack? It's funny and sad all at once. Again, from WDW News today. I think this was from yesterday. Pretty sure. Disney's Hollywood Studios guest attacked by members of a maskless family. Home Alone. Thank you, Casey Bryant. Yes. Hello, Casey. Yes, Home Alone is greatness. By the way, and it's actually a very sweet story. If you Paximus in the house, what's going on, buddy? Gonzo in the house, what's going on, buddy? I just saw your note. I think I sent one back. I hope I did. If not, I will. Gonzo, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you. Paximus, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you. Yeah, Pax, I saw you re-up the membership. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. You and Alex, I think, are the most 2 recent. And there you are, both in chat. I appreciate that very much. Disney's Hollywood Studios guests attacked by members of a maskless family. Normally, when people get attacked, there are people wearing a mask who are doing the attacking, right? The Old West, New York, crazy places like that. Nowadays, if you don't have a mask on, you're the bad guy. What the heck? You walk in the liquor store and you don't have a mask and you're the bad guy? Like, who's writing this movie? Not only is it the most sought after park reservation, Disney's Hollywood Studios appears to be a hotbed for maskless activity. Like, go back in time. 365 days ago, Thanksgiving Day last year, if I said that, you'd go, what? As yet another recent incident has been reported at the park. So WDW News today, I reference them a lot, but that's a dumb statement. Sorry. Don't know you guys. Maybe I will someday. That's a dumb statement. I'm not there. You are, so maybe I should shut up, but that's unlikely. According to the Orlando Sentinel, an elderly man was attacked. An elderly man, you freaking wimp. Try to swing at an elderly man with me within 5 feet of you. Your neck will crumple. Sorry for you people who think I'm a nice guy. An elderly man was attacked at the park by members of a large, mostly maskless family after getting into an argument with them over their faulty use of face masks. I mean, shut up. But if you attack an elderly man, I don't even care if he was wrong. You will be food for the dino at Hollywood Studios. Attacked an elderly man. Ugh. The family was attempting to be idiots. Oh no, hold on. The family was attempting to take shelter by the restrooms near Rock and Roller Coaster, per the Orange County Sheriff's Office report. One man punched the senior in the head. Sometimes I hate people. Hey, T. Marie, you were awesome last night on Pete's show. I enjoyed that immensely. The elderly guest eventually fell on the ground due to the attack. One man punched the senior in the head before a woman from the family joined in. What is the matter with you people? The elderly guest eventually fell on the ground due to the attack. While he was not seriously injured, the family left the park before the sheriff's office could arrest anyone. Yeah, I bet. They have cameras, you freaking idiots. The incident took place on September 17th. Oh, wow, it's a while ago. Just 2 days after the infamous Remember Hopper incident, where a man tried to incite a rebellion against face masks by misquoting lines from the Disney. I don't know anything about that. Other face mask related incidents and arrests have taken place at Epcot. Yeah. So you have an argument with a guy about face masks, and then whatever you think might happen, you decide you can beat an old man. I swear, like, again, I want you guys to like me, but I don't really care. I would end them. You don't mess with the defenseless. What did your mom drop you on your head instead of teach you? How does a whole family make that life decision to go beat on an old guy because you disagree with how you're in freaking Disney. You can't control everyone else. Sorry for the COVID talk again. I'll probably get demonetized on this video because YouTube's crazy with COVID stuff. But if you attack someone because you don't like the way they think or what they said, you're the problem, not a disease. You're the disease. You are the disease. I mean every word of that. And if I lose some subscribers, I'm cool with that. Stop thinking that the way you think is the way everyone else is supposed to think. So saith me. Happy Thanksgiving to some of my favorite humans. T. Marie, you're one of my favorite humans. I really did love you on Pete's show last night. There was an attack on a security guard at the Animal Kingdom also recently by a meth head. I saw that. I talked about that a little bit. That's the guy you want to be on Everest. Yeah. Pearl says you're still a nice guy for defending. Well, I mean, I'm only doing it in my head. Pearl, thank you. I am a nice guy, but I'm not. That doesn't mean I do nice things all the time. But you're nice too, and I appreciate that. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yes, Jay. Love Grinch. Love the original. Love Dr. Seuss. I'm fully Dr. Seuss nut. Juliet Miranda in the house. Hey, Juliet, how are you? Good morning to you. Love you. Love what you do. Love that you're here. That makes my day. You and your hubby are two of my favorite people. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Grinch. Grinch is awesome. How did we not mention the Grinch? I love the Grinch. I don't love the Jim Carrey. Christmas Carol. I love the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol. Didn't really love the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. I mean, I like it. It's fun, but give me the original any day. Paximus with the Joe Kelly. I love Joe. That's one of the should I take down some of my Dodger emojis or member only emojis? I don't know. Joe Kelly today might be last day for Joe Kelly. So thank you for using it. I do Frozen Mama to some extent. You know what? It's not even that. I do Frozen Mama to some extent. I do, but it's not that. It's the people who need defense. It's the defenseless. Would it be okay to beat a little kid? Would it be okay to beat someone who maybe mentally wasn't where other people are? Would it be okay to beat someone because they voiced an opinion that they didn't like what you were doing? Isn't that what you're doing, but 10 times worse by beating them? I just don't understand. The stupidity of people in 2020 is just through the roof. But anyway, welcome to Scrooged. Not bad. I don't think it stands up the test of time, but at the time I loved it. Pretty funny. One Stop Mouse in the house. What's going on, my man? Happy to see you. Part of your world adventures using those emojis. Yeah, I'm not. Use those emojis now because there's a 50-50 shot. They're going to be very different by the end of this weekend. Of course, you never know. I might just sit on the couch and watch football and eat all the cheese. Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. Other o'clocks, other places. Brandy and Dave were live. I haven't popped in yet. And I think they might still be live. They're cooking a turkey or something. I think this is it for me today. I'm thinking about vlogging again. Last year I vlogged daily. I kind of miss it. Doing the Disney stuff is fun. I kind of miss it. So I might be doing that. We'll see. But whatever. I will be live Friday, Disney Pins Live. I'm planning on doing, although I haven't talked to Kelly and I don't know what family things we've got going on. So that may or may not happen. She hit me with a toaster. Pearl, I love you. But Sunday night will definitely be going. I definitely will be home for Sunday night. I'll definitely be home either time. I'll definitely be available on Sunday night for Creator Talk. If you don't know what Creator Talk is, it's when we talk about this thing that is creating on YouTube and podcasting and all those things. We're going to have a good old time and just help each other grow. And that'll be Sunday night at 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time in the evening. And then Good Morning Disney, Monday through Saturday, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern Time. It's a 45-minute show pretty much every morning. Those will all continue. Let me get caught up in chat and then say goodbye and say happy Thanksgiving. No, keep Joe Kelly. The defenseless. You never should. I'm so amazed by people nowadays, right? Oh my gosh, the Joe Kelly thing I love. I love Joe Kelly. I love Joe Kelly before he was a Dodger. I'm a huge Dodger fan. Love it. And that said, I went back in the day when I weighed a lot less than I was younger and I got to throw a ball against people with a bat. Thank you, Pax. I may have thrown at people. So maybe I'm not as nice as you think. But I couldn't throw as hard as Joe, for one. But I don't know. I've always loved him. I think there's something to being an enforcer for those who were attacked, which maybe makes me violent. I've never hit anyone outside of an athletic contest in my life. Okay. But I would. Cameron Tucker in the house. I love Cameron Tucker. Everybody in chat, if you want to make me happy, say hi to Cameron Tucker. He's one of my favorite freaking people on the planet. And he cooks meat in a way that makes me happier than any human should be legally allowed to be happy. Is that a thing? I don't know. If the meat that he barbecued was illegal meth, I would be a meth head. All right, that's it. I think we're going to end that there. Why aren't you here already, Cameron? You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun, storm of the castle. Have the best Thanksgiving ever. Whether you're with the people you love, or you're on a Zoom call with them, or you pick up the phone, or maybe you don't even know how to use Zoom, but it's time. Your kids do. Maybe it's time to learn today so you can interact with them. That's what it's about. You don't have to be in a room with somebody to tell them you love them. Bias. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm a nice guy. I never threw at someone. So the ability to throw at someone has very little to do with how nice you can be or are. But I did. And I would again. Michael in the house. Happy super backer. Happy super backer. That's pretty good, actually. Michael Superbacker, happy Thanksgiving to you. Everybody say hi to Cameron, please. You would make me very happy. Cameron might be one of my favorite humans on the planet. All right, that's it. It's time to go. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. I'm leaving. I'm going downstairs. I've got so much cheese downstairs. I need to eat it before Cameron gets here. Zoom call tomorrow, Friday night. Zoom call for members only. So those people in green, those people who have those special emojis, Zoom call tomorrow night. I was thinking about doing a Zoom call on Thanksgiving for anybody who might be home, but I'm going to have family over and we're going to do a Zoom call with my family. So I'm going to be doing a Zoom call for members only tomorrow, probably normal time, but we'll see. Again, I don't know what family stuff's going on, so I want to put that out there. Please watch for that. I'll put it out there on the community tab, and then I'll put the time and the code on the community tab just for you guys. So, just so you guys can have it. So Francisco, Hitchhiking Bones, Resort Budgeting, Paximus, Michael, Cameron, my mommy, everybody who's here. Everybody who was here for a minute or stay for the whole time. I mean every word of this. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. I'm amazed that you guys would spend even 1 minute with me. Like I said, thank you. Thank you for making my 2020 awesome. I can't wait to spend the next 6 weeks with you. This is the best 6 weeks. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I hope it is for you too. All right, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm going to go have some, more coffee. Love you all. Have the best.